Let me tell the truth, I hate this life. They be telling me what I gotta do all the time. Like I gotta do this and I gotta do that, but what I get back, nothing back. That's right, more work and less free time. Telling me to do another paper, telling me to stay later, telling me let me be later. But it's all good, I know it helps. One day living up by myself, I'ma thank the world, I'ma thank the people trying to make me better than a prequel. Like I wanted more, but I could've had less. I'm foolish, trapped in the music, never understood how limited school is. Cause I'm blessed and I'm acting clueless, stacking J's when I could've been shoeless. Yeah, it all makes sense and I could've been homeless. No crib but the rest pays rent with a place to stay. And when you getting pennies, you be throwing them away. But some people on their knees begging every single day. So I tell myself, the way you living is a good life. You gotta think about the good times. The way you living is a good life. You gotta think about the good times. The way you living is a good life. You gotta think about the good times. The way you living is a good life. You gotta think about the good times. Let me tell the truth, I hate that kid and the girl he with, I hate that bitch. She could've been mine, but I let that slip. And his best friend, I'ma go and crack that rib. He be looking at me, but he know I never looking back. Till I hit him in the head and I make it out black. Yeah, I got a girl down on my phone contacts. I'ma call her in the morning and tell her call back. But it's all good, there's too many women to be talking about. One like I know she gone, but it's okay. One day you'll come my way, I be ready like game day. And I done my right and I done my wrong, so I can't complain if I don't belong with the bad bitch. I wanted too long and a friend, two blue eyes and blonde. She beautiful, body indisputable. Every day come from a cubicle. She hard working and chasing dreams. And I've been hoping she noticed me, but I know God made my blueprint. I've been following like a rubric, so I'ma live my life going day by day. Gotta close my eyes and fade away. Think about what you really got. You gotta think about what you really got, not what you want, but what you have. Not what you want, you gotta think about what you really got. The way you living is a good life. You gotta think about the good times. The way you living life. You gotta think about the good times.
Outro argentino, por quê?
Let me tell the truth, I hate this life. They be telling me what I gotta do all the time. Like I gotta do this and I gotta do that, but what I get back, nothing back. That's right, more work and less free time. Telling me to do another paper, telling me to stay later, telling me like. But it's all good, I know it helps. One and all my snake will make the people trying to make me better than a prequel. Like I wanted more, but I could've had less. I'm foolish, trapped in the music, to how limited school is. Blessed and I'm acting clueless, stacking J's when I could've been, yeah, in all sense, and I could've been homeless. He's begging again every single day. So I tell myself, the way you living is a good life. Yeah, you gotta think about the good times. Yeah, the way you living is a good life. You gotta think about the good times. Girly weird, I hate that bitch. She could've been mine, but I let that slip. And his best friend, I'ma go and crack that rib. He be looking at me, but he know I never looking back till I hit him in the head and I make it.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical service.
Hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way.
Não.
Search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me, and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Well, I thank thee of acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in 2nd year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, treat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again, through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools. In the right hands, Chef.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering.
We went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Look at this junk.
Não, de novo não, fiote, não, velho. Ah, agora não vai ter que comprar o filme.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in 2nd year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, treat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again, through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools, in the right hands, Chef.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering.
We went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth path to death.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash. What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Só pra algo desse jogo aqui você leva 1 hora e pouco pra fazer, velho.
Como é que vira esse texto?
Jesus.
Toda.
Cole, come take a look at this.
What do you think?
Mano, ali aparece apertar o X, mas é pra apertar o A? Que porcaria que é o X?
Shooter put him up
Aqui é o
against the
X.
wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go.
Pô, velho, não posso jogar o Mafia 3 porque eu não tenho como sacar a arma.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town. We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
Long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here. Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout.
O jogo aqui é da hora pra quem gosta de prender meliantes.
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the
É
road?
bandido o quê? Você é tiozinho aí, ó.
It'll be
Qualquer.
fine, Ralph.
É o
You
tiozinho
worry
que
too
vive e
much.
dorme ali na rua.
Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
Mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Novo registro.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks. It's a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true.
one-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally
Eu tô
using real
transmitindo,
names. If
tio.
Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal
Aqui, mas
mastermind.
aqui pega o som do PC, rapaz. Vou falar como? Fala pra mim.
2 out of every 3 crimes are done on
Aqui, tô
it.
transmitindo, tem que
Another
falar,
fact
né,
from the
filho?
Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You
Não,
really
melhor
are
não.
full of
Você nunca viu alguém fazer live pelo PC sem usar o microfone, tio?
Eu já.
E aqui não tem como ligar o microfone na placa de captura porque não captura o áudio do microfone. Então tem que ser tudo pelo PC. Então haja paciência aí, tiozinho. Assiste o Dragon Ball aí, ó, no celular.
Não tem como.
Como não tem?
Ah, não baixou o bagulho.
Não baixou, você que tá com preguiça, rapaz.
Não baixei não.
Só baixar.
Não tá indo.
Schroeder.
Lá pra baixar, fica bugado lá. Não carrega.
Tá calculando, você tem que ter um pouquinho de espaço.
Mais que você?
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy?
That was a very bad move. Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around. List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
All bright and shiny with a commendation. Schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner, and leave the book where you found it.
Officer Fast 1247.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your...
Leave this guy. Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. They could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam on route.
Continue to respond.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Cadê?
Find some cover!
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons! The bank is surrounded! I'm offering you a chance to... Stay down!
Caramba, velho.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from the fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You people screw yourselves. Why will? He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Don't want to do this, Wendell. Down from there, right right now.
Give it up, Wendell.
Stay the hell away from me.
You've got to be kidding.
You fucking asked for it. There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
Schoolboy chicken.
This now.
For every cop, it's to recognize the shining new star in the squad. The case that you saw, you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank and file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better
E
sit
aí, Wilson,
down before the
tranquilo?
homicide dick. I'll be with you in a moment.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our...
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Offset.
Tá aqui na mão, não tem nada, né?
C. Galetta. Later receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Tá, beleza. Não tem mais nada aqui. Vamos verificar mesmo, né?
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
All right, yes, it's a dead person.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something,
Ah,
Cole.
tá pra falar com
You better take a
X, tá
statement.
certo.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
Clear this area immediately.
Before homicide arrives, Phil. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Of course. Don't accuse her of anything without proof. You're sure straight up. Try the general approach. See what you can coax out.
Can I?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
My boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Clovis Rayeta.
Tá, relato sobre o testigo. Salve, Pedro. Tranquilo?
In the store when Mr. Gage, my boss, burst in.
And?
Came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Tá, ela tá mentindo. É Noire.
You know what happened and why.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
A carta aqui, ó. É, a carta.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs a jewelry store. He showed me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage. They start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk. Nickel-plated, made in Japan. And yells
jogando no
back
Xbox.
to work. And I hear a loud bang.
Pode tá dando uma travadinha de level aí pra
Mr. Gage
vocês,
clutches at his
mas
back.
é o
I hear another bang.
frame rate que tá caindo aqui no PC.
Mr. Gage falls
Tô
to his knees.
fazendo o restream para 3 plataformas: YouTube, Mixer e o Twitch.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway. Yes, I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked.
Dúvidas?
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Verdade. Mano, era pra estar num spawn da Espanha, velho. Não sei porque tá num da Argentina.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly, close together. 5.
Não, o Forza só é a capa só, esqueci de trocar, mas o título era pra ser o Noire.
Does that mean I can still collect my...
Mas só abrir a live mesmo pra fazer o prólogo aqui, mas aí vou fechar daqui a pouco e finalzinho da tarde eu volto com a live de Forza 6.
We have the murder weapon and the murderer. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Só falta esse caso aqui só.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. Need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
Don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. One over here. Although I did have one here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. He'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield, jewelry store, just up on Broad.
Thanks for your help. You can... Kalu?
No. Kalu is out back. You need to lie down.
Aí, ó. O cara fugiu? Ai, meu Deus do céu, velho. Você quer falar um pouquinho mais onde você tá correndo?
get back here!
Ah não, Zé Ruela. Se eu não parar ele aqui, o cara vai parar automaticamente lá na frente. Sai da frente, tio. Ah, eu cortei a mira do bagulho.
Next time,
Ali embaixo. Ah, matei o maluco, tá vendo? Que eu esqueci de soltar o gatilho aqui da mira e atirei no cara. Não pode fazer isso.
Mas o cara?
Não, no prólogo você não pode fazer isso.
Matou o cara?
É.
Ele é o culpado então?
Ele é o culpado, foi ele que matou o cara, pô.
Aí a sua missão agora é só prender ele.
É pra me prender ele, pra me virar detetive. Como que eu sou policial, eu dei um tiro no cara.
Officer Cole
Não pode.
Phelps, you Edgar Kalu.
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Se ele não fosse culpado, eu nem ia sair com ele assim, ó.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Agora quando eu passo o prólogo, eu posso matar quem eu quiser. Quando o cara é suspeito ou não.
Kalu, get back here!
O cara matou uma pessoa que é inocente, porque não pode ficar como preso.
Stop or I will shoot! Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Eu tenho que interrogar o cara agora. Eu tenho que saber se ele tá mentindo, falando a verdade. Se ele estiver mentindo, eu tenho que provar antes que ele tá mentindo. Eu tenho que estar com a prova na mão, assim, ó. Ó, você fez isso aqui, isso. Isso aqui prova isso.
Mas como você vai...
Não chega a gerar, não. Eu cheguei até o caso do... Até o terceiro caso. São divididos em 3 categorias. Veículo, roubo de veículos, assassinatos e incêndio. Cheguei na parte de incêndio. A parte de incêndio é o pior que tem, velho. Tem que ficar olhando os bagulhos todos destruídos assim, tem um corpo queimado, tem tudo. Os caras não escondem nada. É mais fácil. Quero ver se achar pista no bagulho pegado tudo queimado, quero ver. Não, com fogo? Não tem como você achar digital não, fi. A única digital que você vai achar vai ser a sua. Os caras não usam luva pra tocar nos bagulho.
You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former,
primeira pergunta é se ele vai estar mentindo ou ter que jogar a mulher como testemunha para provar que ele está mentindo. Esse é o chefe de polícia.
É sua oportunidade, não fale. Você é espanhol, você é louco.
Isso aí tem um espanhol da Argentina. Nem o original é.
Has my lawyer arrived? See my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood.
Aqui a acusação.
You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage.
Ele tá mentindo, eu tenho que provar isso aí.
You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Agora me diz, como que você vai saber se o cara tá mentindo assim, velho?
Ele tá assim, ó. E ele olha pro lado.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Uma prova que ele está mentindo.
Aqui, ó, suspeito. É a
We know
testemunha.
all about the argument. This
Vale
Columbian
tudo.
statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Um possível motivo religioso. Isso aqui vai ser dúvida.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, boy, motherfucker. How about baseball?
And you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher. You and that stup Gage.
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage.
A mulher da testemunha lá jogou a culpa nele. Falou que foi ele que matou. O motivo? Religião. O cara acabou de se entregar.
Edgar Kalu. I'm charging you with the first degree murder of Everett Gage.
Matou o cara mesmo e porque o cara é religioso. E se você não fosse policial, ele ia fazer a mesma coisa que com a gente.
May God have mercy on you, sir.
Ele matou nós também. Ele ia matar nós se nós não fosse policial também.
É.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is
1 hora e
just,
3 missão. Mais de 20 minutos só naquele jornalzinho, velho.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young fellow. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boy. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, them pressed. You'll be needing.
Ele promoveu você.
Pra detetive. Só que tipo, é detetive de roubo de carro.
Aí eu passar os caras, já primeiro você tá...
Aí vamos supor, depois do roubo de carro eu viro... como que se fala? Detetive de assassinato. Investigador de assassinato, entendeu? Aí depois eu subo pro topo lá, que é a parte dos incêndios.
Não, mas tem um também que é de drogas, não é?
Então, são 4 casos. O incêndio é o último. Roubo de carro, assassinato, homicídio de droga. Não, o homicídio é assassinato. Tem investigação de droga e incêndio.
Você parou no incêndio, né?
Foi.